What's up? I'm Coach Josh, and this is Anna, and we're going to show you the powerhouse circuit. This first one is called the lateral tap down. You take your right hand to your left foot and your left hand to your right foot. She's getting a good stretch in her hamstrings. Standing side bends are for your obliques and a little bit of your hips, so she's going to feel that stretch all the way throughout her side. These are called windmills, and they're really good for your shoulders. It helps get them through the full range of motion. She's going to do about 10 on each side. This is another stretch for your hamstrings. It's called the standing toe touch. We spend so much time on hamstrings because we sit so much and they get short and they start to hurt. They can also really mess up our posture. This one is called the hip hamstring CAR complex. You want to get that knee up high as you can, out as far as you can, and then that leg back as straight as you can. As you bend down to touch your foot, it should stretch your hamstring in the opposite leg. Bear hug, stretch your back and your shoulders while bringing blood flow all the way to your fingertips. This one is not a dance. Anna is getting her wrists and her ankles loose and warm and ready for activity. She's not dancing in this one either. This is just to get her hips loose and warm as well. Putting your hands on your hips for this stretch can really help you push to your furthest range of motion. When you do your neck circles, focus on trying to get your ear as close to your shoulder as you can. For the squat curl press, during the squat, I want you to have your toes turned outwards and bring those weights almost to where they touch the floor. For the curl, keep your elbows locked into your sides, and for the press, elbows should be out and palms should be facing forwards. This is a full body lift, so it should work everything in your legs, and if you keep your core tight, it'll work your core. It will also work your biceps, shoulders, and triceps. The single leg RDL should work your glutes and hamstrings on one side at a time, and the shrug will work your shoulders. Reverse lunges work your glutes and thighs, and the front raise is going to work the front part of your shoulders. For the bent row and tricep kickback, you want to pull your shoulder blades together while you bring your elbows up close to your sides. And then the kickback part of it, you want to extend that arm out straight and really work your tricep. As you're bent over like this, it could be very easy to hurt your back, so make sure that you arch instead of hunch, which means I want you to keep your chest up instead of letting it fall towards the floor. As you can also see, her eyes are forward instead of straight down. That keeps her neck in a neutral position, keeping her cervical spine, like the back of your neck, from getting hurt. Side lunges are going to work your outer thigh, and the dumbbell squeeze that she's doing, holding that weight out in front of her, she's really squeezing it together, and it's going to work her chest. Specifically that connection between your chest and your shoulders. This is actually the last exercise in the circuit, so once you're finished with this, go back to 417 to restart it. Thanks for joining.